Hey, how we doing, guys? It is Matt Hammersmith here, the race director of Conquer the Rock and the founder of Upstate Ultra. Want to do a somewhat brief race informational video for those of you who don't read the race website or read my race emails. So let's just get right into it. This is the 6th annual year of this race. It's by far one of my favorite races to direct. One, because of the challenge that is set out climbing Pinnacle and Table Rock, and just the views that you get to see when you get to the top and when you summit those two mountain ridges, and then also because the staff is at Table Rock State Park very welcoming to us, the runners, campers, just the whole idea of what we're trying to do. So just really proud to be able to bring this back for the 6th year. So let's dig into the details. Weather is looking great. I know it was looking kind of iffy there for a little bit, but we should be fairly dry Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday with quite a bit of sunshine. So hopefully the trail will be nice and clean for you. Hopefully you'll be able to get some good views when you get to Table Rock. I think it was last year or the year before, for the 50Kers, their first lap around, they couldn't see anything, just clouds and just fog rolling through, and didn't have any good views. But on their second lap, the sky really just opened up, so it was really beautiful to see. So hopefully that happens again this year. So yeah, the 50K will start at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, March 6th. The Sunday race, the Bear Crawl 25K, will start at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday. So, you know, we do this 2-day race thing. A lot of people sign up like, oh yeah, I'm going to do the 25K, the one lap. Well, they show up on Saturday. The race isn't on Saturday, it's on Sunday. As of right now, there might be a few spots left open in each event. We have closed the deferrals, we've closed transferring, so if you're signed up for the 50K, you're stuck there. If you decide to drop out after a lap, that's fine. You won't be listed in the 25K results. Really, the reason why we can't really do any more transferring or dropping down is simply because we have 200 people signed up for the first day, and we have about 200 people signed up for the second day. We just don't really have room for parking and just people on the trail. It makes it a little bit of a mess if we start adding more runners. So for the 50K specifically, the cutoff will be 11 hours. You have to finish your first lap in under 5 hours. If you finish in 5:01, or even if you can't get out to do your second lap after 5 hours, we're calling it quits. You can just pull your bib number, pull your timing chip, and take the DNF. For the 25K, same thing. You've got 5 hours to finish the course. It is, right at about 15 miles, so it is, if you can hike the whole thing and stop very minimally to take some photos, selfies, and get some nutrition, you should easily be able to do it in 5 hours. So I don't think we should have any issues with that. I know a couple of years ago we just had some people having a picnic up at Table Rock, and our sweepers were waiting on them. So I don't want to put my sweepers in that position. I don't want to put you in that position. So if the sweepers get to you on Sunday, and you're just going through a leisurely stroll, they will pass you, they will pull the arrows, and it'll be on you to either maintain their pace or just find your way back down the mountain. But we'll probably be gone by the time you get back down. So, and if you guys want to see any of this information, go to upstateultra.com. You can click on the Conquer the Rock tab. I'm kind of going through some of the information right now, and most of the information will be there. So here are some of my expectations for you guys as runners. I'm going to be assigning bib numbers probably on Thursday morning, kind of the last day to be able to assign bib numbers, and I'll send out a link to Facebook page. I'll send out a link to the email, and they'll just be posted on our Conquer the Rock race website. So please have your bib number available, and then it'll be under the Find a Participants tab on the race website. Try to show up to the race 90 minutes early. That does a lot of good because if you've never been there before, you don't know where to go, you follow the arrows for parking, you'll be able to park, hit up the bathrooms, hit up the portables. We got a huge Pinnacle barn is where our start-finish line is, so it's a huge heated indoor area. So if it is raining that morning or cold that morning, everyone can kind of hang out inside, and obviously you want to kind of be able to mingle with some of the other runners. I mean, this is a pretty premier event for us just because it brings the running community together, before and afterwards. So just please arrive 90 minutes before. This is a state park, so if you don't have a state park pass, it's $5 to get in. Please have cash available. There will be, I think, the head ranger will be manning the booth up there as always. So please have that ready. That way we're not clogging up the line if you're trying to find a debit card. Just have $5 cash. You'll be good to go. pretty much everything is located right there at Pinnacle Barn. So when you enter the park at Westgate Road, you'll see an event parking sign that'll take you down to Pinnacle Barn. Our aid station's there, our drop bags there, packet pickups there, the start and finish line is there, bathrooms, parking, all that good stuff is right there. So shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Drop bags, pretty much just spread them out wherever you want. If you're doing the 50K or the 25K for that matter, you can leave your stuff inside the barn. We haven't had any issues in the past 6 years, so I don't expect us to have an issue now. At packet pickup, please have your bib number ready. Give it to the volunteer. They'll give you a bib number. They'll give you please wear your bib number on the front. They'll give you some safety pins if needed. Obviously, if you want to bring your own, that's fine. If you ordered a sweatshirt or a giveaway item, that'll be available too. We will have some apparel left over for sale, not much though, and then they'll give you a timing chip and a strap that corresponds with your bib number, and you'll just wear that on one of your ankles. I'm not sure really which one yet. Please return the timing chips. We had an issue at the last 2 races where people have just either forgotten to give them back or they just threw them away. We use these as reusable timing chips. They're really effective. They make my job a lot easier for timing multi-lap races. Obviously for this one it's not that big of a deal, but they'll give you a timing chip. Please wear it on one of your ankles and return it when you're done before you get your finisher medal. Prior to the race, I'll give some last minute instructions. I'll probably give a speech or a quote or a poem or something about how awesome this race is. But other than that, like when you finish, we'll have some pancakes or some chicken broth or vegetable broth or cheesy quesadillas or something available for the runners to chill out afterwards and hopefully enjoy the day. If you DNF or fail to meet the cutoff, please just return the timing chip. Tell someone at the timing booth if I'm not there. Say, hey, I'm not going to be there, and you can hang out, chill out, and lick your wounds and feel sorry for yourself for a little bit and enjoy a beer afterwards. Race swag, so basically when you finish, you get a finisher medal. You'll get a beer glass at the packet pickup with a sticker, obviously any apparel that you ordered. We won't really have a award ceremony one because top 3 male and female and age groupers could be so spread out that maybe runners don't want to wait that long. So the top 3 male and female, as soon as they cross the finish line, we'll hand them their award. Our age groupers, we will be doing our Get Dirty point series again, which was really, I thought, a lot of fun last year. So as soon as you finish, when we post the results, you'll be put into our Get Dirty point series, and then you can score up to 5 races throughout the year through our series. And at the end of the year, if you place in the top 3, you'll get an award plus some free entries, which is kind of cool. So course map is listed. I think it's pretty much been the same course the last 2 years. We're not doing that one spur trail out to the waterfall just because it's really tight, and that's kind of a single track area. We just too many runners right now, so it kind of gets a little overpopulated. The course gain for the 50K is about 7,500 feet of gain. It's about 5,000 feet of change. 25K, obviously the single loop is 3,700 feet per 15 and a half mile loop. The trail map is on Alt Trails now, which is on the race website, so you guys can check that out. Address is also listed on there: Westgate Road, Pickens, South Carolina 29671. There will be signs that point you to Pinnacle Barn where all the parking is. Aid stations. There are 2 aid stations on the course. One at the start finish line, obviously, if you're doing the 50K, and there's only 1 aid station out on the course, and that's going to be at mile 8 on the first lap, mile 11, and then mile 23 on the second lap, and then mile 26. This is a cupless event. There's no cups up there. We have basically water mules are going to be taking jugs of water, and very limited food supplies will be up there. It'll be like pretzels and chips, and that's it. So you need to be taking all of the nutritional supplies that you need, goos or gummies or whatever you guys eat. You need to take that with you because there's no road access, there's no 4-wheeler access up there. I mean, it is a mountain. So but we will have some water that'll be carried up there for our runners, but no cups. So you need to have your own hydration flask or bottle or vest or whatever. So I got cabin number 3. I think the campsites and cabins are fairly full at this point. So if you want to get one, you might call in and they might have a cancellation that you can book one. But other than that, I think most of our runners are going to be coming in. What else about the event? I mean, it's like I said, it's one of our favorite events that we host all year. Really looking forward to it. This is one of the bigger races that we have, and it's one of the most challenging races that we have. So if you guys have any questions, I'm kind of free for a while. Please email them now. Do not ask me questions on Friday. I'm leaving to go mark the course, to set up the start-finish line, all that stuff. So if you have a question, please email it to me or ask me on Facebook well prior to the event, because when Saturday and Sunday roll around, we're just there to have a really good time and have a great race. So